All right. God, looks so wrinkly.
But that doesn't matter. Anyway, you said that you've been studying. Like, how many courses did you take online of how to make money?
I've taken two big courses that I spend a lot of money. I'm too embarrassed to even say. One was about digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Another one was about wholesaling, which is a kind of way of making money in real estate. And aside from
I remember that. It was about it doesn't even make sense now when we talk it. Like, it was about buying basically real estate in the state. No.
Yeah, it's something about like finding distressed property or properties that people are willing to sell it for a little bit of money, and then finding somebody who's willing to buy it
in a land that you're not even living.
Yeah, but apparently many people are doing it in Israel.
Oh, okay.
Remotely. Anyway, that was a waste of time, money.
Yeah, put a little bit air conditioning.
And also I, learned about trading stocks, which is something I'm still doing, and I'm actually kind of improving there. But tried selling shirts, print on demand. Tried,
How many spiritual courses did you take?
How many spiritual courses?
Like not exactly spiritual, like coaching courses of people that teaching you how to make money, but not in actual like they don't give you actual tools. It's mostly about changing the mindset.
I don't know. I don't think I took any.
Of course you took.
Courses like that.
You took
I went to
seminars.
I went to seminar of Marcel.
No, don't say names.
I went to a seminar.
You took seminars. You took also online kind of stuff. I don't feel the air conditioning. Did you press on something here? But yeah, deleted the AC. Anyway, I think in the end of the day, that because like you can, it's like a process. People they're all the time trying to make, because we know that in the end of the day, to be a rich person, like to be really rich, like that it's not enough to have to be only in the the 9 to 5 kind of work, right? Even if you're a CEO, it's like not enough.
I mean, and from that point of view, I know all the all the.
Just sit straight.
I know all the mindset about how to make money and how to think like an entrepreneur, and how to the prosperity mindset and the meditations and Joe Dispenza, and how 9 to 5 and a salary is actually many of the richest people say that the biggest risk you can take is
and
actually.
How many podcasts did we hear?
I've heard millions of podcasts. I've read. My sister even came to stay with me.
Do you want to know how large is our minds?
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's enough that it pisses me off. But even Tali came stay with me. She said, like, all your books are about save money on it. Money, psychology of money, soul of money, how much to make money, the mindset of making money, happy pocket full of money, consciousness creates reality. I've listened to millions of law of attraction videos about making money. I've watched
podcasts,
so many
meditations,
and I've watched so many YouTube videos on how to make money as a YouTube content creator. The TikTok creator program, the YouTube content creator monetized program, digital marketing, all the different AI.
Don't give names. Don't give names.
What names did I give?
No, I don't know if you said
No, I mean, I don't even know the names. I've watched so many.
Because I think in the end of the day, which, by the way, I think it's great. It's great to enlarge your education about money, about consciousness of money. But I think in the end of the day, it's to get to this point of really now starting to learn to listen to yourself, because I think both, like I'm independent and you work for salary for a company, and I think that in the end of the day it's about I know this word has been saying so much, surrendering,
surrendering
and all that, and I think it's about, you know, about trying to listen. Okay, what is my voice? Of what do I have to bring to this world? And by the way, maybe just by sharing this YouTube, but sit straight. It's annoying that you're sitting like that. Yeah. By the way, another concept of no, I look horrible like that. No, come on. Just put it here. It doesn't matter.
I see you. Can't see you.
Huh?
Can't see you.
You can see me. You can see my half of my face. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can see me like that. It's fine. You can hear me. That's the most important. And I think that in the end of the day, it's about, you know, also another concept of prosperity. It's about the relationship of a couple. And I think for us, one of the things about us is it's this, like our conversation in the car, to try to understand, okay, where are we going? So first of all, it's about the unity. Rocky, you're making noises in our back. And it's about, like, I'm now at the moment, and I think it's just about being recorded now, because it's not like we're going to give you now answers how we became rich, because we're not there yet. And you know what? Maybe this video is like kind of like Mr. Beast video. Like, let me see it in 5 years.
Right.
And hopefully it will have $1 million in the bank, at least.
10 million.
No, I want to make that in 5 years I look and I said, oh my God, my desire was so small that I just wanted $1 million in the bank. Because as I said, now what big is the minus? So we want to be out of that first.
But I want to like going back to what I was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I have all these things that I know, but sometimes I wonder if it's just about like choosing just anything and just taking it all the way, and just learning. It's not about what I do. It's about like executing. It's like,
what did you execute it from everything?
no,
for all
that's
the
what I'm
things
saying.
that are-
Like, I have a problem
Nothing?
with executing, taking action, taking like consistent action, and for being persistent about something. And maybe that's my whole thing. It's not about this idea or that idea. I mean, it could be anything, but just taking something all the way to the end. Even if it's like the
with
stocks thing, but like
stocks, you
with the
need-
stocks things, I'm still learning, I'm improving, and I'm continuing there, and it's slowly growing, but I don't know if it really fills my soul. It doesn't, like, it's purely about making money. That's all it's about. Stocks. What it's getting more money back from what I put in.
The question is, what is your desire? Why do you want to make money? Because you want to give something back to the world, or because you just want to, sleep good at night, that you know that you have money and you're safe financially?
Well, definitely because it gives me a sense of freedom. Because when you have money, you don't have to. I mean, think about, like, right now, my job. I like my job, but I'm tied to it. I don't really have a choice. I cannot not
But
work.
that's not true. That's not true that you have freedom, because there's one of the sentences I always quote it, and when I do charts and meeting, the sentence of Janis Joplin, like, freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. And when you have money, you have a lot of what to lose. So freedom, it's not.
So it's not really.
It's a feeling of safetiness.
It's not okay. So it's not really having a lot of money. It's having a flow of money, like having built something that I know is generating money, and I know that it's only going to grow, whether it's something of an investment, like something that I know is going to be bringing money and more and growing and growing and growing. Like all the richest people in the world.
But why? Is there something that you don't have right now that you want?
Time freedom.
Okay.
Like, let's say I wanted to now start really learning about AI video creation, learning about how to write scripts, how to make a movie using the AI tools, like to really dig into it. I don't have the time for that. It takes time to learn, to experiment, to be creative. The creative process is something I don't have time for. Creative process, like when you have an idea to write a book, it took you months to write a book.
Yeah.
Like, you had an idea in your mind, like. It's even for me to get to a place where I feel creative and I feel ideas are flowing. I want to have that. we're going to the kibbutz now. Like sometimes when you're in kibbutz, you feel like you're just suddenly you have like your mind is free and you can just peace in your mind, and you can think about things, and you can create ideas in your mind. And like I don't have that most of the deadlines. I got to finish this by this time. I have to pay. We have bills to pay and this to pay and that to pay. Like
I don't have peace either. Like even though that I'm independent and like I do have the time, I don't have the peace because I'm always thinking about what is the next thing to do. So basically, like because you see wealthy people, I don't know if they have really the peace all the time, or I mean they don't have more hours in the day than we do. They have the same amount of hours that we do. So
I think what they have more of is that we don't, is they have certainty, which is what got them to be where they are to begin with, and that's what gives them like this energy and passion in life.
But I do feel that I have certainty. I mean, I know that for sure. Like, I mean, that's why I think it was important to open this camera, because I know for sure that this is not how my life will look forever. Of me driving a Citroen C4 with a minus in the bank and thinking how I'm finishing the next month. No, that's not going to be my life forever.
Like
I know that.
When I say what I want from
not even the
I want to be able to, take 3 weeks and fly my family to the States, just because I want to, and I want to take for the winter break, just to go play golf, for a whole day.
By the way, we're studying Kabbalah.
I know that that's selfish things. It's not really thinking about the world, but I want to at least start with that. Like.
First of all, that's not something bad, because you always need to receive for the sake of sharing. I mean, you cannot give, there's a sentence in Hebrew of like, "Ein noten ma she'en bo." Like you cannot give what you don't have. Like
right.
You cannot. You need first to receive for the sake of sharing. And of course, we want to share. This is part of our, one of our, the essence of ourselves is to share. We love to share. We like to share. We love to give to other people. We love to give to people that not just for every person that needs, or like it's something that we love to do, not just מי פתח עכשיו? מיה.
Who took out the seatbelt?
מיה זה אצלך.
Yeah, it's
Mia,
you in the back. We know it's you. We
בבקשה.
see the dot.
מיה. זה מצפצף לנו וזה לא נעים לנו.
Mia.
תודה רבה. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, like, you want to receive and you want to have, but and of course it's for the in the end of the day for the sake of sharing, and not just sharing money, sharing wisdom, sharing like from I think just by that we're opening this camera and telling about sharing our place that is very like other people going through. People will see my stomach. Like, I don't want to look fat here. I mean, I'm a little chubby. I don't want to look. I mean, you can leave all that, by the way. Anyway, as I said, we're studying Kabbalah. I studied for 14 years. You study more than 20 years. We do a lot of acting of sharing, of tithing, of we're working with the law of prosperity for many, many years. Now, I don't want to sound like we never had or never have, and we have, and we've been growing. And every stage of growing, it's difficult because it's like you grow from the bottom, and then like it's a cycle, which sometimes it feels like we're standing in the same place, but no, we're not standing in the same place. We're not standing in, we have 4 kids, we married. It's not like our house got bigger, the house we're renting. It's like we're always on the growth. It's not like this is it, but we want to be in a place that we feel like a continuing growing one. no, how would you say that? Like now I realize that, I mean, I want to feel the prosperity more. Like I don't want to be in the stage of lack. And I feel that every time this stage in the middle of lack, it's something I don't want to have it anymore. I want to like to have the growth, but without this big lack in the middle. Understand what I'm saying?
No. Like, what do you mean? You don't want to feel lack while we're going through this stage of...
I feel I mean, if you take me, Yael and Yehuda, from 10, 12 years ago when we got married, I mean, of course we made a lot of money since then, you know, if it's by your work or if it's by my work, or like we got growth. It's not like to say all the time, like God, the creator, the light, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, was always taking care of us. Like we always had food on the table, okay? But there is time that there is a minus, and you don't know when like how you're gonna finish the month, because also our expenses got bigger. So what I'm saying is that like I'm very thankful for everything we have and for the growth we have, but these times of, which by the way I think this is how you build certainty, this is how you build faith, of knowing that even if it's dark now, there will be a light after it. I just want that the dark won't be that dark. That's what I mean. I want to know, like, okay, there's here opportunity for growth, but I don't want it to be so dark, like the fear of not knowing. You know, like I don't want to get a phone call from the bank saying,
but
hey, how are you going to cover
that's
your...
That's the whole point. Is that like whatever comes to us is exactly what we can handle, and at least we're not hostages in the middle of tunnels. You know, it's all relative. Like, so it's all about how we like react to the situation. That's our choice. You get a call from the bank, or that you won a lottery, is also don't want to be reactive to that as well. You know, like kind of the whole point is.
You think that rich people, that people like, you know, they have billions and millions, I'm sure that also they are also facing times of darkness, financially darkness, because
it's not even financially darkness. I know that I watched a YouTube video with one of the richest people in the world.
I'm saying not that they also, I'm specifically not talking about darkness of health or relationship, because I'm sure they facing it too. I'm saying, but also about financial, because think a person that have like billions, and he have like a yacht, and he have few houses, and he have like he needs also to know at the end of the day always how to cover it, right? Like, so I'm sure that he also have
yeah,
he needs to know, like all the time he needs to create more abundant, more money. Like he cannot say, okay, I did the $1 billion.
Someone who knows how to make $1 billion has certainty himself or herself that they can make money. So I'm sure, you know, I've heard from many people that have talked to rich people that ask them the question, like, what would you do if you lost all your money right now? And they all say that the rich people, they all say the same thing. Oh, I make it back. Like without even like a second thought, a second doubt, because they know that's the whole work, is like having certainty. That's it. It's not about the business idea that you have. It's just the certainty that I can have money, that there's money, and I'm going to make it somehow. And that's why we have, I think, these dark moments, is like, just like you said, to build the certainty.
Yeah, and I think that
because the certainty is what creates the money, not the yes, hard work and earning it, but the earning is actually the having certainty when things don't look good. So the more things don't look good is actually the more time you can, the most opportunity to earn certainty, which eventually will turn into money. But for me, my problem is like, okay, let's say I have certainty. I have a problem like taking it from certainty to actions. What am I doing in the everyday, the practical?
Because you're liberated.
From 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., what do I do? From 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., what do I do? When do I take a break? Like a routine, a schedule. What am I investing my time in? Yeah, I'm saying like in work, but like let's say I want to make money on the side. What am I doing in the moments that I have free time to get to the next level and the next level of making the money? Like, what are the actions? This is where I have issue. To be continued where we arrive to the kibbutz. All right.
No, but I think for closure, we can just say that now basically we're in a place that I think you and I understand that, okay, we learn. I mean, of course we have more to learn from other people, but I think like, I don't think that any podcast or any like class or guru or whatever can renew, like bring us new thoughts now, because I think we really like, there's no a person from Tony Robbins to David Guillaume to Kabbalah to Robin Sharma to Dr. Dispenza that we didn't hear or listen and write and down. And I think now it's the time for us to take actions by, first of all, by surrender to it and let the light give us the message. And I think the first time by that is this, that we actually recorded this video. Maybe it won't have London Zuzi.
Yeah.
And maybe it would be just sitting in YouTube. And maybe not. Maybe it will give somebody else also.
Oh shit, I wasn't recording this one. I'm just kidding. But yeah. No. I think it's just surrender. But like really surrender. Not surrender, like, okay, where's the message? You know. Tov, until next time. To be continued.